Without further ado, I'm pleased to introduce the inventor, Dr. Nakabashi. Please welcome him with a big round of applause. Yeah. Oh. Sorry. Dr. Nakabashi enters the spares applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown. For some reason, I can feel his irritation from here. I'm Dr. Nakabashi. Thank you all for coming. Nakabashi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with my theory of time travel, the greatest scientific breakthrough of the century. I mean, me? Did he really build a time machine? Mayuri appears after writing her name on the metal upa. She's a bit late, in more ways than one. What did she think a time machine presentation would be about? Who knows? I take another look around the room. There's about 20 people now, including us, but still no media present to speak of. What happened with the reporters that you said walked up the... I'm pretty sure you said reporters walked up there, the stairs to there where the explosion was supposed to be coming from. There. Staff members and reporters. Yeah. Sure. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabashi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say. True. But my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. And a good thing they weren't. As he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. Doctor! My roar silences Nakabashi's and draws the eye of every person in the room. You take us for fools! Who the hell am I? Someone who knows you for a fraud. That's who. You stole your theory from Jan Taito, and you call yourself an inventor. So let's do this, man. You're the one who we should throw out. Doctor, have you no shame? You have no right to call yourself an inventor. Check your mouth, you little beast. Just then, someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. It's Mayuri, right? Unhand me, you! Huh? Oh, it's you. I know you. You're very important. I'm not sure why, but I've seen her as a lot with, with feeling glimpses there. With Stein gaze, I know she's important. I'm not sure how. I think we saw her in that when he talked about everything else there be, pay attention. And we saw flashes. I think this is the girl we saw there in the flashes. I don't know her name. It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before? In the flashes. In the past. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Maki's Kurisu. Kurisi? A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled Girl Genius Give Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl Genius and Makasi Kurisu? I recognized the stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. Making the memory data is possible. And unsurprising, this in the Far Eastern Island nation, the thesis, even if it's impossible, each man's making to data is possible It is making each man's memory? What? What? She's even wearing the exact same scowl. No? What business could such a genius have with me? She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression. Could you come with me for a moment? What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that Makisi Kurisi would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabashi. So maybe she wants to talk with you because you know he's a fraud, like you know who's the real Tirisi. She think like maybe you're someone with a brain. Maybe. Which means no. You're with your organization? Huh? If the tendrils have gotten this far, then I've made a grave mistake. Stop fooling around and come with me if you want to live. What? My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabashi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off. It must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. You have too high expectation of yourself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. I let Makis Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superiors say then? What are you talking about? She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there's no innocence in her eyes. They seem pretty empty. She seems dead inside. Very much like when I was at that age and studied a lot and knew a lot and suddenly you learn too much and yeah. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beating, acceleration from the danger. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping. I just need to ask you something. What makes you think I'll answer? I know how the organization operates. What with this organization stuff? Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. I've been caught by an organization agent. Yes, it's Makis Kurisu. She's a dangerous one. No, it's fine. I'll find a way to... Oh, she took my phone! Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react. What are you doing? Your phone's off. Oh. Who were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? What's with you guys? Recover. This isn't enough to sway me. Your techniques don't work on me, but I'll tell you anyway. That's no ordinary phone. It's designed to deactivate the moment it leaves my hand. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close. So, you talk to yourself. She's smart. Too smart. Kill her! No. Just kill her. We need her for the future. Probably. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makis Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I have to make a tactical retreat. if I can just find an opening. Oh, she's closer. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. I mean, they have a little more will now than before, but not really burning with it. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent? What were you trying to tell me earlier? Earlier? What are you talking about? Am I already in the future and the past me traveled here or future me traveled here this moment before earlier? About 15 minutes ago before the conference started. What? Nonsense, this is the first time we met. I was with Mayuru and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago. You were trying to tell me something, right? You looked really upset. Is this a trap? It does seem like one of the organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded? You look like you were going to start crying any second. Why? Have we met before? She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for. How do you know my name? My knowledge has no limits, cause I'm the mad scientist, Rinataru! I'm a mad scientist after. See? Genius girl, our next meeting shall be as enemies. Huh? Farewell! I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop, like I listen to the enemy. Damned organization. They must be serious if they're sending an agent like her. I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makis Kurisu not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples. But I can't let them capture me yet. Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabashi's research. Now that I know he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Let's see now. What is it? Mahuri? Damn, I left behind. Yep. I know she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone. I turn it on. Okay, I feel like since there's a date up there, maybe we should remember it. The 7/28. 7/28, Wednesday. Receiving, and it rings just as I do. Oh, I got mail! An email. Oh. SGE Peak. It's not just a regular email. There's a video attached. Is it of me? And it's from an unknown address. Attachment. I opened the video file with some trepidation. No jump scare, please. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank? Or some sort of Makis Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some sort of make people go crazy frequency. Or maybe a frequency that attract a specific missile. So I'm gonna blow up. No, that's Batman. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address. I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. No. Up and Mayuri call. I stop the video and call Mayuri's phone from my address book. Damn it, Mayuri. Why won't you pick up? Because she's with me from the future. Looks like I have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makis Kurisu again. I don't know how to say her name. I'm sorry, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong the whole series, I'm sure. Wait, don't tell me. Did that femme fatale kidnap Mayuri? Damn you! Is that how the organization operates? It sounds like it would, the way you think of them, that would be how they operate. Living without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me. And there is a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Huiwin Kuyama. I have to go back for her. Why would it say that Rintaro if I'm calling myself Kuyama, whatever? The thought of climbing up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. Oh, that guy is still standing or sitting down, I don't know which. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabashi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage, and the phony inventor has already left. The 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner, looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makis Kurisiu anywhere. Looks like I scared her off. Up here behind me. No. So be it. I'll let her go. This time. Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri. Oh, she's here. Mayuri, why didn't you pick up? We're leaving. Oh, Gary, I made my Papa run away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression. Ran away? What? It's alive? That's a little hard to believe. I think I dropped it. I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. Forget about it, you can always get another one. No way. Met a percent upwards of 10,000 yen online. You know? What? Wait. What? The toy was worth that much. Think, Mayuri, where did you drop it? I don't know. That's why I'm looking. And even if we found it, you can't sell it, okay? That 10,000 yen will fund my research. I said you can't sell it. It even has Mayushi's name on it. And I brought it with me so I then can prove that I have it, right? Something like that. I took it in the future. Thus begin our search for the Metalupa. I feel like I'm cheating a little bit, like just knowing the premise so that it's about time travel and knowing here like, alright, I was at this place in the future. I talked with Mikasa and probably took the Metalupa. Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she's truly expecting a response. By the way, Tututuru is Mayuri catchphrase. Oh, it means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the Metalupa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor, landing near the capsule toy machine. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for a rare item pilfered it. Like me. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face make me written in envy. What kind of man steal a helpless girl's toy? Is there nothing in his heart but the lust for money? It's you! I know it. Oh. Sounds like you, Akarin. Whoa, wasn't expecting that from a Yuri.